Hello Ashtoons YouTube family, and welcome to the little town of Terre Haute, Indiana, about an hour north of Indianapolis. It is currently Wednesday, October the 9th, 2019, about 5:45 in the afternoon, and the Covered Bridge Festival does not start until the 10th, Friday. So I've got a day to get settled in, and another day to get set up. So I'm here a little early. Why not take a little extra time to go to my second favorite used media store, Disc Replay. This time, if I see one of my holy grails, like Drill Dozer for the GBA, I'm not going to hold off on it. I'm going to actually get it before the big crowds for the festival get here and snatch everything up and I miss out again. These high-end DS games have started to come down in price, I'm noticing. The Mario and Luigi, what was this, Partners in Time? It's supposed to be, I think, an extension of the Mario RPG or Paper Mario, anyway, one of those universes. I've got this and actually played it for a while. It's a really good Donkey Kong game, Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I was not even really aware that they had made a sequel to it, and it's only $19 for a Nintendo IP, first-party Nintendo IP like this. 19. It's not too bad. And there's some Mario Party DS games here. Mario Party. So you'd have to have other people with DSs and link them through, I don't know what, Bluetooth, something like that. The multiplayer from DS to DS. A little harder to play Mario Party games on the DS, I think, than a console. PS2 section seems... Well, at this point in my collecting, I've pretty much got all of these already. Micro Machines. One I haven't seen yet. This one's got more of a first-person view. Most Micro Machine games are top-down. But it's holding up with the tradition of having it where you're like going through a garden or a living room or a kid's bedroom or kitchen or something like that. You know, just like a toy car. Finding your way around a giant world. Oh my goodness. They've got Philips CDI games in here. Zelda's Adventure. Is it the Wand of Camelon? The Mario Hotel. I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Rarely have I ever seen these things. They're going for 80 bucks. There's two there. Hotel Mario's going for 25. 7 o'clock now. Wow, the time warp. Alright, let me show you what I end up getting. First off, Micro Machines for the PlayStation 2. And it's in really minty condition, complete with the manual. And it really is a top-down view, still keeping with that miniature theme. They were just really heavily advertising their cutscenes on the back. That's why it doesn't look like it from back there. But it is Tank for the Wii U. And it's just one of the few I didn't have already. I've heard some good things about the gameplay. And I'm not going to get a better price than anywhere but here at Disc Replay. Then I got Peter Jackson's King Kong movie tie-in game, where I've heard many times that the game actually turned out to be better than the movie. So let's hope so. And it was only $5. DVD-wise, I got this Lucy show. And this was when she went solo, and after the I Love Lucy show, this is just the Lucy show. And you can see the list of all the episodes in this one little pack. They managed to do that by really stacking the disc in there pretty tight. There's, in this, right there, long pin in there, and there's like there's 4 discs in there. I've seen a bunch of them already, but with 4 discs, I haven't seen 4 discs worth, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty in there I haven't seen yet. As far as the handhelds go, I got Power Quest for the Game Boy Color, and this is the type that also plays on the original Game Boy in black and white if you want to play it that way. Had really good reviews, nice little fighting game. And then last one here, Backtrack, which is kind of an obscure first-person shooter in the same vein as like Doom and whatnot, but it's got very poor draw distance. But still, I could only find one person that had even done any commentary about this at all. Very under-the-radar type of game. And I got the cashier mad at me whenever he went to go ring this out, because the price sticker was right there on the label. And I said, you really ought not to do that. He's like, that's where they tell us to put them. I said, you know, you could stick it right here. That would be just fine. You know, just like what you did on this. He's getting salty with me. I said, they could tell you to eat a pair of dirty socks. Don't mean you have to do it. I don't think the management actually told them to put the pricing stickers right on the label. I think that's just something they were doing offhand. I don't know. Anyway, let's do a little supply run to Walmart and then head to the festival grounds and get settled in. I shall endeavor to not come back to disc replay until the festival is over. I've got to curb myself on how much I am spending on these video games. And, yeah, gotta remove that temptation. I will not come back. I'm giving you my word. And I'm looking at myself here. And holding myself accountable to this. Will not come back here and spend any more money until the festival is over. That's right. I'm picking up some live bait, night crawlers. I know what that means. I'm going to be doing some fishing. Hopefully I can actually catch, cook, and actually make a few little cooking videos out of cooking them this time. They put the lime in the coconut and ate it all up. They put the lime in the coconut and ate it all up. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Coconut and lime. Breakfast of champions. It's the next morning now, guys. Yep. Both flavors are definitely present. And just like always, they work together. Welcome, everyone, to the setup day on the grounds of my favorite festival of the year. Covered Bridge Festival in Indiana, the Bridgeton Mill section of it to be exact, and it is setup day, October the 10th, 2019. This is going to be my spot at some point in the next few hours. The old mill once again, everyone, with the original millstone still kind of hanging around out there. Let's go on in. Here we are, and another millstone right here. Mike, the Mike, getting ready to demonstrate grain grinding, old mill grinding, probably during the entire festival. Going to be up here pouring grain in and selling it, and pouring grain in and selling it. There's where it's sifted right there. Oh, you can actually see some of it coming out right now. Right down there into the box. Do that chute right there. Here we go. Home style pancake mix. Yeah. Oh, cinnamon spice pancake mix. They make some good stuff here. Continues on. White grits. Yellow grits. Purple grits. Purple grits. That's, okay. I'm just noticing they've got the Syox sodas here, and that was the same company that made that root beer that I drank at the goat milk stuff farm just yesterday.
I was in my own little world here.
Syox City. And this one is prickly pear. Prickly pear, that's the cactus pear in a soda. You know, I gotta try this. Oh, look, Cheerwine. As far as we are from the Carolinas, and they got some Cheerwine here, it's gonna give me a little taste of home a while away. That's awesome. As authentic as this covered bridge looks, This is not the original covered bridge. The original covered bridge was burned down by an arsonist 5 or 6 years ago. Can't remember the exact date, but the locals all rallied together and rebuilt it as close to the original as they possibly could, because this is such a part of local pride. There it is. The Bridgeton Mill covered bridge, and then the Bridgeton Mill. Even with the water as low as it's been, still looks spectacular, doesn't it? Now, unfortunately, Mike's property ends at right about here, so all of this area is owned by other owners. So there can be repeat businesses. Last 3 years we have had competing caricature artists. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look around to see if there is one here, but I'm endeavoring that if I do find one, that I will be cordial and polite and try to make friends with them and not get bitter about it like I have in the past few years. Because, I mean, they haven't really caused any of my numbers to go down. Normally they're like tucked back in this area where they're hard to find anyway, or they're, I'm just gonna say it, their prices and their quality is not as good as mine. And we come to this ice cream stand, owned and operated by the John Dice. You guys might remember my buddy that helped me out last year at the end of this festival by taking me out to the mechanic shop and back when I had a caliper that seized up and destroyed one of my rotors. Yeah, and he's also the organizer for the Banks of the Wabash Festival. So a good friend, really good friend.
See these promotions.
Well, I'm up to what was I at? 920 subscribers.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I get an average of 200 to 250 views per video.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not like, you know, you're going to become a viral sensation.
Is this on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to be able to sing out Bayou Billies. They're normally right here. Unless they haven't gotten here and set up yet, I don't think they're going to be here. Here's to hoping they will get here and set up. Well, I have walked to all the places that the other caricature artists have showed up. They are not here. And I've walked much of the other parts of the festival, and I have not seen one. But it is only 1 o'clock, and they have the rest of the day to get here and set up, so it is still possible one will show up. Caricature artists are notoriously late after all. Guilty. But I think I might have the festival to myself once again. It's about 4:25 now.
Is it?
And yeah, and I'm completely set up, guys. We've only got about 2.5 hours of daylight left. I'm standing here with my sports camera on, fishing pole in hand, and them gator boots. You know what that means. I'm about to do some fishing. But that's going to be too much to try to include in this vlog, so we're gonna have to save that for the next one. Give you guys a little motivation to come back and see what I caught, if anything, and how I cook it. So let's go ahead and call this one over. Guys, if you liked it, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button. Leave some comments, subscribe, turn on notifications, share, do all that nice stuff. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Fishing time.